Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. This is the Sunday morning service. I am Casey, or the Hobley. I'm your host. I don't work here. I don't sell. Hi, baby. Hey, Jaws. You want a girlfriend? I don't think there's any way we could talk Morgan into buying a white one, but hey, hi, baby. Every time I see a white car, it makes me think of a virgin. Sorry. All right, here's what we're talking about. Good morning, welcome in. That is the new taco. Oh, you got your windshield put in yesterday, didn't you? Still got your blue tape on. By the way, all of them go through windshields. Jaws is on its fourth windshield. They're replacing windshields at Ford as if they were wrappers. Anyway, I see it all over. I couldn't snap right there for some reason. Anyway, new Tacoma. If you want a V6, you ain't gonna get it. You can't get it in that body style. You gotta go back to the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They can't take it out now. Maybe that's just fake and it's not screwed into the fender. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe the new owner will fix that for you. Oh, and they even put the lights on it. Anyway, 4-cylinder turbo, there it is. If I was going to buy me a brand new mid-size truck, and pricing was a problem, because if you're going to buy a brand new mid-size truck, you buy a Ford Ranger Raptor, the beef in mid-size truckville. But if you don't have that kind of money, then right here it is. See, Nissan. No, all Nissans have CVTs. No. That's a Frontier, baby. Ain't no CVT, ain't got no turbos, got a V6 under the hood, naturally aspirated, 300 horsepower, got like a 9-speed or an 8-speed automatic. Somebody help the Hobley out right there. I can't remember, but there is no CVT. But if I was choosing between these two, I'm taking that one all day long. Now, if that was a 2022 sitting there, that's God's truck. The old Taco with the V6, they can't brake. They won't brake. They don't allow that. Toyota doesn't allow them to brake. Huh, baby? Huh, honey? I know they're boats. Listen, I don't care what you people say. I love these cars. Oh, are you a manual? You are! Oh, she's a base model RT manual. Oh, baby. Oh, honey, have you been... Oh, you're pretty much factory looking all the way. How many miles you got? Any kind of... Oh, here we go. Little knowledge on this. Oh, she's only got... This is what kind of mileage should be on a 23 Challenger, 12,000. On my Challenger, we just rolled over 92,000 miles on my 23. Yeah. 92,000 miles. All right. Oh, no, Miss Mack, I don't want to do it. Okay, real quick, hang on. Please do not take it as disrespect if I do not answer a comment or if you follow or something like that. This is the Super Bowl. We're going to talk on a few vehicles, and then we'll walk over to the Chevrolet lot, and I would be glad to answer questions then. Please do not take it as rude. I'm holding school out here. Oh, my God. Look here. Casey, what is that? That reminds me of that big pile of crap in Jurassic Park. Remember Jurassic Park 1? Remember when they're out there and the lady, they're helping the sick Triceratops, and he says, that's one big pile of crap. Oh, here we go. Now, one thing, that is the Nissan Murano. And they pull that V6. There's a 4-cylinder under the hood of that. Nissan's in so much trouble. Think they'll keep making it? All right, here we go. Show me in case I don't believe you. 2026 Nissan Murano. 2-liter, dual overhead cam, 16-valve, turbocharged engine. She got 241 horsepower. 240. Will someone please tell me what the horsepower rating was on like a 2023 model? Didn't they used to have like 330 horsepower? That's got 240 horsepower. Now let's think about that for just a second, kids. Let's put our minds to that for just a second. It's not that I'm making fun of, oh, this guy, he's one of those guys. He drives a V8, so he makes fun of 4-cylinders. Oh, no. Wrong. No, but see, look at how big this is. Remember, this is the family car. We're hauling people to Disney World. We're going cross country. We're going to get grandma and pop. This is the family car, and that little 4-cylinder is going to have to be doing a lot of work. That's all I'm saying. Let's look at a few more things, and let's keep on moving on here from the Nissan. Don't worry, she's less than 50 grand. That means that it is less than the average new car price in America. Do y'all believe that? $51,000. How'd we get here? Anyway, all right, so let's see here. We've got the base price, so we're not charging you for much. We've got a frameless EC rear view mirror. Oh, come on. So we're charging for a rear view mirror. $49,000 won't get it. They'll deliver that sucker without a mirror. But anyway, oh man, I think the gas mileage went down too. All right, let's keep going. That CVT not, it's a 9. Oh, it is a 9-speed, isn't it? I just now caught on to that. You're right. Huh. So is that the same transmission that's in the Pathfinder? You know what? Let's go find one. Here, little Pathfinder. Here, little Pathfinder. Here. Sit right there. You ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back. I need me a Pathfinder. Oh, I see him right here, the taller ones. Let's come right over here for just a second. It's made by, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Mercedes makes a 9-speed. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I feel like that guy. Mark, I'm not being rude. Are you sure about that? You just linked Mercedes with Nissan. I'm going to do some research on that because that actually makes me feel a little bit better. Because Mercedes, Mercedes makes good stuff. Yes, same transmission in Frontier. Is it the same one? What? They were having trouble at the very beginning in the Pathfinders, I remember. Right here's the Pathfinder. Mark, thanks, man. I totally appreciate that. And I think you've been with us for a long time, so I'm going to trust you. V6, thank you. 260? Damn, they detune that engine, don't they? That's that 3.7. That's the same one that's in the 350 and the 370Z. Wow, 260? It pumps out like 335 in Infinity-Ville. Anyway, okay, hang on. Made by Mercedes. No, Mark, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No. See, here's the thing. I learn as much from y'all as hopefully people learn from me. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. All right, the old Pathfinder. Now, let's talk about something. The last generation, I agree, it was horrible. It looked like a minivan. It had a CVT and all of that. We're going to pull that out. Now we've got God, Mark, if I say this, I'm going to start saying it. Here we go. And if we say it, well, here we go. She got a 9-speed automatic transmission. And according to some of my folks, it is a Mercedes transmission, which means there's no CVT underneath there. That's good stuff. Also, it's still front-wheel drive. Okay, remember the 80s Pathfinders? Those were rear-wheel drive, so it's not gone back to that cool. But no CVT, and it doesn't look like a minivan anymore. All right, here we go, baby. 2026 Nissan Pathfinder SL. We rocking 21 miles per gallon in the city, 26 on the highway, 23 combined. We getting $47,560 is what it's going to take to buy this hoss. Crossbars, $435. It's a good addition. I'd have put them on there myself. All right, so we rocking 284 horsepower worth of the 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated. That makes me so happy. God. All right, real quick, I would like to say one thing because, oh no, this is different. No, this is a different sticker than, remember they used to have like, what? They used to have, don't start. This dealership, they used to have, they've always had them little stickers, but it used to be for like edge guards and stuff. Okay, let's talk about something here for just a second. Let me flip the phone around. Market adjustment of almost $2,000. We see this all the time on the Kia lot over here. Maybe they're doing that to help give you an extra $2,000 extra on your trade or something. I'll have to do some. Generally, the way that I say that, if you're in a dealership and they won't negotiate that stuff out, you just need to leave, okay? Because there's other dealerships that don't add that stuff. You may have to drive 20 minutes. You may have to drive an hour. You're going to save some money, though. But anyway, I'm just saying, be careful with them market adjustments because it's just a number. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back. Anyway, I'm not really digging that, but I was just going to go over it just because it was something, but they changed that sticker. But anyway, so the new price is now about $47. But anyway, we got 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. We're rocking that 9-speed. That makes me happy. So they're using the same transmission and everything? That's a good and a bad thing. Okay, so they either have 9-speed transmission right now or CVT. That's a good thing or it's a bad thing. That means if all the CVTs are doing good, great. I mean, all the 9-speeds are doing good. That's great. But if they start going wrong, it could be real bad. All right. There it is. That's what we're looking for. All right. Every dealership was adopted. Oh, every dealership has adopted the principle. James, that is totally not true. I was at a dealership yesterday that didn't do a market adjustment. They do something else. I completely disagree with that, but thank you for commenting on the live. I appreciate it. All right. Let's come over here for just a second. Howie, thanks for the follow. Brandon, thank you so much for the follow. If you followed or commented and I didn't acknowledge it, please don't take it that way. We're doing stuff, and I don't want you to think that I'm being rude. It's just we're learning. I've already learned something. Here it is. This is why we came here this morning. Miss Mac. Okay, yesterday on our live, we were in Dalton, Georgia at my friend Josh's car lot, and we were in a Jeep Wagoneer. The last few days, we've been in huge, large SUVs, mom cars, soccer moms, people that don't want pickup trucks. We've been in the Expedition. We've been in the Tahoe. Yesterday, we were in the Wagoneer. We can't get in this, but we're going to check it out. The Nissan Armada. All you V8 fans, this is going to disappoint you. No more. The 5.6, the great 5.6. I love that V8. No more. All right, let's find our window sticker. Where you at, baby girl? I'm telling you what, it may look like a big old refrigerator box, but I'm all in on the refrigerator box. All right, here we go. But y'all know I'm a fan of a Volvo 240, which that really is just a brick, just a box. All right, here we go. Whoa. She's got a big number. Oh, this is full on. 2026 Nissan Platinum Reserve. Oh, you are the Cadillac. The Cadillac of Nissans. $88,730. We got the Pro Pilot Assist 2.1, 2900. Crossbars, $580. I guess they're bigger than the Pathfinder ones. Splash guards, $420. We got a rear bumper protector for $310. There it is. That's what $310 looks like, kids. There's $310. Wow. All right, baby, looking good there. Anyway, so we've got our $310 worth of rear bumper protector. We've got illuminated kick plates. Oh yes, for $465 because we need everyone to know. Actually, that's not bad. For $88,000, y'all couldn't have put some extra lights in. At 88 grand, you couldn't have put a light on the bottom of the door. I'm just asking. I'm not complaining. I'm just asking. At 88 grand, you couldn't put a light in the bottom of the door. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's see here. We got a super print. Oh no, look at this. It's not just premium paint. No. Are y'all really putting this on window stickers? Come on, what is this, 3rd grade? This is supercalifragilistic expialidocious. Oh, this is super premium. $750. Anyway, look at that gas mileage. 16 in the city, 19 on the highway. Casey, show me that V8 because I know you're lying to me. She's powered by a 3.5 liter. Miss Mac, I love you. She's powered by a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, rocking 425 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque. No V8. Ah, yes. God's work. John, Thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. We're back doing what we do, baby. We didn't do this much last year because I was lazy. Maybe that's why I've got up to 295 pounds. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're going to look at one more, and then we out of here. We got one. Oh, actually, we got 2 more. Actually, we're not going to waste our time with that. There she is. Actually, we're going to walk around just look at the price. There she is, boys. If you want to go off-roading, let me ask you a question, my off-road aficionados. When you go off-road, do you think of a Jeep Wrangler or a Ford Bronco, or do you think of the Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? You think of the Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. That's what climbs Baja and Utah and all Moab. Yeah, it's conquered Moab. This is all jokes. Please do not think that I meant any of that. Nissan Rogue, Rock Creek. We're ready to go 4-wheeling. Oh, we're ready to go beefing. Oh, I like that. I ain't gonna lie about that. No jokes. You got an arrow or something. Oh no, never mind, it's the Rock Creek Mountain. All right, how much are you, sweetness? Woo, 37. What? I can't do this. I can't do this. It's a real, it's in high demand. Later on, that half year, that could be the difference in $1 million and 500,000. What are we doing here? Oh, we're at a 2020, hang on, we're at a 2026 and a half. They're gonna drop the 3/4 off here next month. So we're at 2026 and a half, Nissan Road Rock Creek. $37,000. But wait, Mountain View Nissan of Chattanooga, they're not finished picking your pocket just yet. They're gonna come for another 1900. 39,344. Wow. All right. I told you, don't you ever question the Hobley. Look at that. Lock in that CVT, all-terrain tires. Whew. No terrain is unconquerable. If you got a window sticker, that's all I want to see is how much are you, sweetness? Oh, here we go. It's kind of cute. It's something you'd buy for your teenage daughter. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make fun of it. It's a cute little car. This is what cars are now. When I was a kid, you'd buy your daughter a Nissan Sentra or like an old Honda Civic. But anyway, we've got an SR. We're all-wheel drive. By the way, kids, remember all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, that's not the same thing, okay? It's just not. And that's part of the problem. See, marketing, you watch videos and see people that don't know anything about cars, they watch marketing videos of this Nissan doing a few things off-road, like going in a gravel parking lot, and they think, hey, man, I can go off-road. And then next thing you know, you're buried up to the bottom of your doors in who knows what, and you got to call Matt's Recovery out in Utah to come pull you stuff out. So anyway, here we go. The Nissan Kicks. How much are you, Sweet Pea? Are you a half model? You're not near as intriguing because you're not a 2026 and a half. Whoa! Whoa. I thought this was like a $20,000. This is 37 grand? Usually I don't make fun of the price that much unless it's just insane. This is insane. 37 grand. What size engine you got, baby girl? She got a 2-liter dual overhead cam. We're Xtronic, continuously variable. So we got 141 horsepower. We got no turbos. CVT. Wow. That's a big number, baby girl. That's a big number. Wow. Whoa. They changed the front end. Oh, there's the Altima. Oh, baby. Oh, honey, I kind of like it. Oh, my wife has had a 2024 and a 2025 for her work. And so I'm becoming one with the Altima. I've said this before. Do y'all know that there's songs made about the Altima? It's a rap song, but there's a song made about a Nissan Altima. Oh, y'all looking cute. Let's go, baby. Oh, I still would not recommend this car at all because oh my God, you look good. Look at that color over there. They're going to sell a ton of these. Oh my God. If that price is about 27, 28, that one's going to be more because that's fully loaded. That's a good looking car. All right, let's see how much she is. Nissan Sentra, 2026 Nissan Sentra SL. She's 30 grand. We've got that same 2-liter 4-cylinder. We're still rocking a CVT. Oh, whoa! Oh, son, honey, hush. Oh, it's got the I hate those steering wheels. Oh my God, let's look at your bubble. Oh, baby. That bubble looking good too. Look at that color. Y'all get ready. In the next 5 years, you'll see that color Nissan Sentra everywhere. That looks good. Yes, also. Hi, Osso. It's good to see you, bro. Sorry, I'm not talking. We're fixing to go to the Chevrolet lot, and we'll do some talking, but hang on. Also, it's good to see you. Wow, that looks good. Let's see what a cheapie looks like. Here, little cheapie. Here we go. Let's go to this white base model. Let's see what a cheapie cost. Can we get down to $25,000? We certainly can. Boom. Nissan Sentra, $25,000. All right, let's go to the Altima. Let's go. Dave, Christian. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I can't say it enough. I'm only good because of Miss Mac, and I have the best followers. We have the best car community on the internet. Thank you, guys. I'm serious. Well, let's go right here. SR, Nissan Altima. We got red racing stripes in our seat right here. Oh, baby. Oh, look at these seats. Oh, yeah. Zane! What are you doing, bro? sneaking in there giving me roses. Thank you. Look at that. Got that same ugly steering wheel, but they didn't call me and ask me what I thought about it. Okay, how much are you? 28. Wow, this looks good. Got a black roof. I like this. See, ooh, there's a Versa. I don't think they make that anymore. Wow. At least I know what Morgan's new car will look like right there. All right. Let's walk over to Chevrolet. Thank y'all so much. This is the Sunday morning service. This is what we do. This is our Super Bowl for the week. So welcome in if this is your first time. Thanks, Miss Mac. I love you. Miss Mac, I got to go to Knoxville yesterday. I'm gonna grab a hat and we're gonna take this hoodie off. Got to see some of the old family. Hadn't seen some of my cousins in I guess since my mom's funeral. Well, my mom didn't have a funeral. I'd say my grandmother's funeral. But anyway, Aaron, thanks for the follow. Wife wants a yes. John, I like Kia K5s. My son wants one. David, what's up, man? Here's the thing. Kias, don't miss on maintenance, okay? Don't go over on oil changes. If it tells you to do it, do it. Kias get missed on maintenance, and that's why they break. They're not exactly the greatest car, but they get a bad rap. Chief, what are you doing? Chief, where are they racing today? That's Chief. If you're into NASCAR, you need to check out Chief 316. That's my boy right there. First time seeing you, bud. What state? Number one family man. Welcome in. I promise I don't sell these. We're in Tennessee. This is Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is Mountain View Lane right here. Over there's Mountain View Ford. We're going to walk through this parking lot and go to Mountain View Chevy. We was just at Mountain View Nissan. Welcome in. Do you have any opinions on the new F-250-6.7? Yes. Las Vegas. Thanks. Miss Mac, thank you. Chief, thank you. Las Vegas. I want to go there someday. Yes. I happen to be quite frequent. I speak very good Ford. I work at a Ford lot. Not to sell them. I do social media. The 6.7 is great. The high output 6.7, it's got a different turbo, better cooling. So it's not just a tune. People say it's just a tune. No, it's way more than that. No, the 6.7 is okay. It's all that, what is it, the DEF stuff y'all got to buy? If they take all that crap off, y'all's diesels would last longer, you know? What you looking at, old man? All right, let's go do this. Oh, Rick, I ain't even gonna question that, bruh. Agreed. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Hell yeah, they will. Exactly right, Christian. All right, let's go. Get a 6.7 and get rid of deleted. Next day, only way to, hang on, wait, Freddie. Big Rod, hang on. I know you don't like them, but let's see my favorite. We're going. Big Rod. No, the gassers, they're okay. We're going right now. We're going right now. All right. Let's waddle across this little, you know what? I don't want to carry this water bottle. It weighs a lot, and I'm just really not in the mood for it. So let's do this right here. Let's see how good my horseshoes are. Not bad. All right, let's go. Did I bring the pack of gum, though? Yeah, I brought the pack of gum. All right. When does the 8.0s come out? I don't know. I've seen all that. I thought it was a joke at the beginning. I really did. Because Chevrolet and General Motors, they're doing a new V8 or a new diesel too. I thought it was a joke. I'm not going to lie. It's not a joke. I don't know anything about it, but I will. But I will. All right, we got to talk about something because there are some people in here that I have already found out this is their first live. Right here. This is a Toyota Tundra. If this was the last body style, I would say, guess what? You buy a Toyota Tundra, and that's the most reliable truck. You always buy the Toyota Tundra. You always buy the Toyota Tundra. However, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's the best looking Toyota Tundra they've ever made. Unfortunately, it is the biggest pile of crap that Toyota has ever made. That is a way better truck than this. Way better. I mean, this ain't even that. They got rid of the V8. So now that reliability and those old overbuilt V8s that Toyota used to make, that's gone. We got turbos. This one, okay, when you're out there shopping, this one doesn't have a hybrid, but if you see a silver piece and it says iForce right here, Once upon a time, that meant V8. Now it means hybrid. Don't listen to me. Go do research on this. When I get into Toyotas, Toyotas defend their Toyota owners and Toyota lovers defend them. I love them. I just said the 22 Tacoma, the best truck ever made. That is nothing. They're recalling engines by the thousands, and then the recalled engines that are getting put in, they're getting replaced. But like I always say, don't listen to me. Go do your research. Buy an older Tundra. I know it's pretty. It's the best looking one they've ever made. All right, let's go. All right. I like old Tundras. Here's the thing, okay? Okay, listen. Let me explain to you. This is how I put the new Tundra. Hang on. Right here. This is an F-150. All right. On some F-150s, you're going to see on the bottom of the door, it says Power Boost. This is Ford's hybrid. Okay. This has a V6, 2 turbos, and a leaf blower engine. Just like the Tundra. How can you tell me that Tundras are better? I mean, you're telling me Tundra builds it better than Ford? You've got the same amount of moving parts. The people that say EcoBoost engines are bad, you can't come back and say that engine's better. It's the same stuff. Did you know Toyota makes their own turbochargers, which I found that to be way, way cool. Because most of these, what did we say these are, Borg Warners? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. People didn't know. We did a video, and I can't remember. The 2.7, I think. Never mind. Let's scratch that. Hold it, because I don't want to give... I don't want to give the wrong information. But anyway, all right. Casey, show us how much a hybrid F-150 Power Boost is. Okay. Y'all are going to freak out because it ain't going to be cheap. Oh, she is a cheaper one. 70 grand. Let's go. Let's not talk about it. All right. Victor, the 5.0. 5.0 is a good way to go. There's only a few V8s left made. Ford's still rocking the 5.0. Thank God Hemi came back. Chevy still got theirs, but never mind. Chevy makes a V8, but at the same time, they destroy their V8s because it's all in the name of gas mileage. Here we go. I'm just getting ready. Oh, he's getting wired. Here we go. We're about to walk into enemy territory. Hello, ladies. Real quick, if you're going to buy a Bronco, get the 2.7. You'll thank me later. All right, here we go. Oh, you ain't got no cars. Whoa, your whole front... your front line is naked. Why would you have why would you not? Listen, I like marketing, okay? I like cars. We don't come here to sell them. Just look at it for just a second. If you were marketing, if you were thinking about it, why would you have all these cars? Like that one right there, put that on the front line. Somebody will buy that in a heartbeat. That needs to be on the front line. Anyway, you got cars on the back. Why not put them on the front? All right. Who would just, KH, you know what? That makes me, let's find an EV Silverado. Let's find an EV Silverado. Arizona, John, good morning, sir. Good morning. It's been a long time since Ford made a V8 that good. All right, let's keep going. I'm looking for something. 00. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I was late to it. All right, here we go. This is a sad story right here, too. I think right now that we're living in the death of V8s. Oh, you're a Z06. Why are you outside? Okay, real quick. Would you take that? Or would you take that over there? That's a GT500. I'm just asking real quick. GT500 or Z06? Coupes, we're witnessing the death of two-door cars. Okay? The Mustang Mach-E, that's why it's selling, I think, not because it's an electric car. I think it's selling because it has 4 doors. I think this car's not selling. Look it up. It's really a shame because we can't lose the Corvette. Corvette is Americana. See, let me explain something to you. That's not a Chevrolet, okay? That's how I can stomach a Corvette. I'm not a big Chevy fan, but that's not a Chevrolet, okay? Just let me have my minute, okay? Chevrolet boys, just let me have my minute. That's a Corvette, okay? It doesn't say Chevy anywhere. Corvette. So just say it. All right, let's go look at the window sticker. God, you look so good. I'm talking, look at this butt. You got them. God, you look good. Oh, my God, look at that. Let's get down there so we can just look at that. Oh, baby. Look at the size of the beef. Look at the meat. Holy shit, it's a steamroller. Don't cuss, Casey. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't mean to, but oh my God. There's like 4 Kia Soul tires in that one. How big of meat is that? What's that, 335s? Oh my God. Wait till somebody got to replace them. 345, 25, 21s. Danny Page, look at the beef. Danny, look at that. Oh, how much is it, Casey? Brace yourself. I got a feeling it ain't gonna be cheap. Whoa! You know what? That doesn't bother me. Ferrari, they get away with charging what, like $700,000 for a piece of crap? Sorry, I'm not a Ferrari guy. I'll take the boys from Bowling Green over them boys any day. Oh, baby, look at that 8-speed dual clutch. She got a 5.5 V8. Standard is 131. We got a gas guzzler tax of 26, hun. Front lift, thank God, 26. We got bright red paint, brake calipers, 7, hun. 3 years mobile service for 6, hun. Does that instill confidence in you? In case this thing lays down, it's okay. I know we have to have it. I'm just making a joke. 140 grand. Woo, John. Yeah, that's steep. But John, I will say this. I mean, I can't afford it. I doubt I'll ever be able to afford it. But I will say this. I guess that's it, man. I mean, I know Corvette's got a battery. I know, but I like the mid-engine Corvette. I'm sorry. I like it. All right, let's keep going. All right. Thank y'all so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Fellow Impact, thank you. I'd buy NS. Hey, Travis. Yeah. Any of the NSXs. I got to drive back when I worked at Toyota and Lexus back in the early 2000s. I got to drive a Gen 1 NSX. It's really like driving a Honda Accord. It's amazing how simple it is. It's just, but the new ones with the hybrid and all that, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's keep on going. Let's stop and look at another little one right here. What do we got? We're looking at a Chevy Trax. All right, one of my friends, one of my followers, he's not a follower anymore. I don't even call him that. He's a friend of mine. Danny Page, this is what he drives. And other than the small engine, well, let's just look at the window sticker here. Let's chat. How much is a brand new Chevy Trax? Oh, Danny. Oh, hang on a minute. We're going to have to flip the phone. We're going to have that. Okay. My phone is gimped at the moment. Sorry. So we're going to do this a different way. So everything's going to be backwards. Baker high, because I don't want that glare coming down. Okay, here we go. We're looking at a 1.2 liter. A 1.2 liter. Let me say it one more time. Harley Davidson owners. We got any Harley Davidson owners in 700 people? Harley Davidson owners. How big is the engine on your Harley? 1.2 liters. The engine in my Beetle is bigger than this. The engine in my Beetle is bigger than this. But anyway, we're talking $28,880. Let's see here. Mobile service plus 3-year plan. What's this? They're adding this now. This mobile service. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean they'll send a tech out to your house? I assumed it was for a tow truck or something over there, but that's not bad thinking. Wow. Maybe Ford does. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Here we go. So 28,000. We're looking at Trax Active, Sterling Gray. Let's see here. We got vinyl seats in there. It does look, see, it looks cool in there. Got big screens. If you hate screens, I'm sorry. The whole world's gone to screens. I'm sorry. Look at the vents. I want in there. Dang it. Look at the vents over there. Can y'all see the neon in the vents? Oh, baby. I like this so much better than a Ford Escape. I don't know that I like it better than a Bronco Sport, but I do like it better than a Ford Escape. You look good. Look at that thing. And see, it's got a 6-speed automatic, but you're still going to have to deal with 1.2 liters. Danny Page, holler at the folk and tell them what 1.2 liters does. Is it adequate? Is it enough beef? All right, here we go. Another tragic case right here. God, look how good that looks. Guess what's under the hood of that? All right, real quick. We have to have a little class here for just a second. That is called a crossover, okay? I'm going to teach some people. This may help some people. I know it's kind of redundant for some, but hang on. That is an overgrown car. Let's pretend that is an Impala with a lift kit and a bubble butt. Okay, I'm serious. Go with me. That's a car. That's a Chevy Malibu lifted. Over there, that is an SUV. That is a Chevy Tahoe. Okay, that is a Chevrolet Silverado with back glass put on it. Okay, truck frame, car frame. Car frame, truck frame. Actually, there's really not a frame. That's a unibody, but That's a whole nother story. I don't want to get too complicated. Okay. This has cousins. The GMC Acadia, that's its cousin. The Buick Enclave, that's its cousin. But you know what Chevrolet did? Guess what size engine is under the hood of that? Look how big that is. Sucker weighs like 5,000 pounds. She's got a 4-cylinder under the hood. Look how big it is. Casey, they got V6s. Don't you lie to the people. Danny, I love you. That's my boy, Danny Page. He's a friend. He ain't a follower. He's upgraded. Anyway, I'm not kidding. Casey, they got V6s, do they? I promise y'all, I won't lie to you. I could possibly steer you wrong because, I got skeet everywhere. I got to get a drink. I'm just saying I won't do it on purpose. Hey, look at you. Little, what is that? A Honda? Is that what is that? It's called a, help me. It's not a Honda Fit. It's a Honda CRX. Is that a C? I don't know. Anyway. All right. $60,000. She's polar white, tri-coat, 8-speed automatic. 60 grand. 60 grand. Has that not got a sunroof? Oh, it's got a big old hole. Big old hole. Casey, let us see that butt. It looks good, doesn't it? All right, let's keep going. All right. I'm first time to watch you. I got a question. Why did you say you wouldn't buy a Nissan? Okay. Hargis, welcome into the show. This is the Sunday morning service. I don't sell any of these things. This is what we do. Morning, Hop. What's happening? It's good to see you. Some Nissans I wouldn't. Certain, and here's the thing about Nissan, okay? If you're a hard driver, my channel is geared more towards basic knowledge. I have more, but okay. I'm not a big fan of Nissan CVTs, okay? I drive a Hemi Challenger. So I like to drive hard. If you're a hard driver, you'll burn up a CVT. CVTs don't like being stressed. They don't like qualifying for Daytona, and they don't like towing anything. Towing a Tic Tac is too much for a CVT transmission. Now, if you ease on it and you just treat it right as rain, that sucker will get you 40 miles per gallon. It'll do it for 300,000 miles as long as you change the fluid. Now, Nissans get a hard rap but some Nissans I wouldn't, but some I would. A Nissan Frontier, buying brand new, I have now moved that ahead of a Tacoma. No, Nissan is great. Some are not as good. Yeah, I know. You got a bigger engine than a Chevy Trax. Hell, that's probably way over 2,000 cc's. What did y'all leave that outside for? Anyway, all right, Miss Mac, you think we're ready for this? Miss Mac, you want me to do this? You want me to go into this? Hargis, you're very welcome. Thank you for hanging out and watching the show. Miss Mac, you ready? Victor, awesome. Go for it. Don't buy one of these unless you're going to buy a diesel. I'd say General Motors makes the worst V8 that they're possibly made right now. Right this very second. Casey, who do you think makes the worst V8? I think you'd be better off buying a Peugeot V8. I think Russia, didn't they make a car back in the 70s or 80s and it had a V8? That would be better than this. Let me explain to you why. Let's come to the front here because I want you to see it from the front. So let me tell you something. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen to me. He just likes to run down Chevrolet. Now, I'm going to tell you why I run down Chevrolet. I'm going to tell you why I do it right now. Chevrolet has been along for oh, that's a good-looking color. God, that's pretty. Anyway, Chevrolet's been making V8s for longer than I've been alive. Okay, they've been making real good stuff. They make some of the best, some of the greatest cars ever have General Motors V8s. But you know what they didn't do back in the day? See, Chevrolet, in their infinite wisdom, they think that V8 should turn into a 4-cylinder. And see, these new ones, if you own a 2020 or a 2018, I'm not talking about yours, okay? So just calm down. Underneath the hood of this, in the last couple years, they have this system where it turns off, or it turns fuel off to half of the engine. So it's only operating in 4-cylinder mode to get better gas mileage. Well, these new systems, it's not just as simple as 8-cylinder, 4-cylinder. Now there's degrees. There's 17 degrees. The engine has no idea what to do because the computer is sending this. Then it sends this. The engine at about 500 miles says, screw this, I'm not doing this shit, and it brakes. Also, somebody else sent me, transmissions are going out in Chevrolets like, I always try to give Chevrolet, because Chevrolet and Ford boys, they built the transmission under here. Don't ever forget that. The 10-speed that lies underneath there is partially built by Ford. God, Miss Mac, I love you. Just know that, okay? But they have different technologies, okay? And 17 different settings for the computer to cycle through to get the best mile per gallon is crap. That's why they're breaking. So all the Chevy boys that hate me right now, go do research. I don't like doing it. It's my favorite large SUV. I've recommended millions of these. By the way, one more thing. If you're going to disobey the Hobley and do whatever you want to, which, by the way, please do whatever you want to. You work hard for your money. Who in the hell am I to tell you where to spend your money? Go spend it happily. However, I want to help you real quick. Do you see this? This is the top of the line Tahoe. You do not need the Escalade. You do not need the Escalade. This is an Escalade. Don't go pay the extra $40,000 tonnage. Put your kids through college. Put the neighbors' kids through college. You don't need the Crest. Just get a Tahoe. Anyway, let's have a look. See, I want to see how much you are. How much is a brand new High Country? I went to the wrong one. No, I didn't. High Country. Hi, baby. Oh, baby. How much is she? Whoa! Oh, damn. I've been making fun of the Ford Expedition for weeks. Expedition cheaper than this. Whoa, and it's not even the long one. We ain't even the long Tahoe. This ain't even a Suburban, bruh. Dang. Real quick. Has anyone recently purchased a 2024 or a 2025 High Country Tahoe? Will you please tell the chat what you paid for it so they can see the depreciation? Don't buy new cars. Don't buy new cars. Let me say it one more time. Don't. Unless you just like pissing away money. And if you do, send me some. I can help you piss it away. $97,000. Look right there. Oh, might as well have VD. You pick it, might as well have herpes. 10-speed automatic. High Country 26. Black on black. Let's see here. Base is 83. High Country Deluxe 77. We got a sunroof, assist steps, Super Cruise. The Super Cruise is cool. Ooh, air ride. Ooh, whoa. This really is an Escalade. Whoa, dang. Technology Entertainment, 2200. We got TVs back there. All right. Every single time those TVs on the back of the seat will slam into the screen of those TVs. Ask me how I know. All right, we got $595 for premium light. What? Premium liner protection. Cargo mats, first and second floor mats. Sirius XM, 97 grand. Woo! It's a big number. I wasn't ready for that. 97? Whew. All right, my mother and I, whoa. Damn, I was too slow, Miss Mac. What did it say? I'm sorry. See, my show's only good because of her. What did it say? I want to try to help. Does it come with full coverage? No. Chicken farmer, what's happening? I used to pick up deceased chickens. I always felt like I was the Grim Reaper. No, really, I did it for a chicken farmer down in Lafayette, Georgia for a while. He had 6 chicken houses. He had 3 and his son had 3. And I would go and pick up the dead. That's gruesome. That's gruesome work. My mother and I blew it up at 12,000 miles, 87,000 miles, 87. Okay, I don't make this stuff up. Do you think Mr. Steele? Thank you, Mr. Steele. I love you, by the way. Mr. Steele's been with us for a long time. Do you think he enjoyed putting that comment up? He put it up just to try to help people. I don't make this stuff up. Do your research. All right, Duramax or Power Stroke? Cummins. Everybody, they think that I'm a Tim, what's happening? It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Everybody thinks I'm a Ford guy because I work at the Ford lot. I own a Dodge. No, Duramax are awesome. They're just weak. How come the Power Strokes got so much more power? And I'm not saying that to like ruffle feathers. I mean, the Duramax ain't even got 1,000 pound-feet of torque. What happened? Like, why can Chevrolet not get the power out of that thing? I'm not making fun. I'm just asking. My dream is Brazil Corvette work 73 crosser from Brazil. Leah, I'm gonna say Leah, just because I can't say the whole name and I don't want to mispronounce it. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hobley, what are you doing? Trying to save people from these Chevys. All right, let's go one more time here. Hang on. We got to do this for my boy. Got to do this for my boy. Big Rob. I hope you're still in here, baby. This is the one. It is good looking. These trucks look beefy. This is just a base model. We're looking at a 2500 right here. Wait a minute, we got some beef? Yeah, I'll come over and get to you in just a second. 2500, so we're just talking about diesels. This is big boy truck size. This is pulling like 30,000 pounds. Please tell me I got a window sticker in there. Yeah, we're talking pulling 35,000. What? That's a different badge, kids. Hold up. Hold up. Shut your mouth, Casey. You don't know what you're talking about right here for just a second. Your host will be back in just 1 second. What are we doing here? Wow, okay. They changed the badge? I was getting ready for that. I know what this is. I know what this is. Oh, Daddy, you know what this is. General Motors and Allison Transmissions, they were hurtling towards divorce earlier this year. It was bad at the end of last year. They weren't sitting down having dinner together. They weren't opening bottles of champagne. It was nasty. And so up until the month of July of this year, Allison said, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to give you till July of 2026, and then you got to get my name off of your piece of crap truck. Because let me tell you something, kids. They ain't got Allison transmissions. They got Allison branded transmissions. Kind of like putting a name on something. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. It's not a Chevrolet. This is the Hobley Silverado. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of that silly. But anyway, they were prepared. But that divorce is not happening. They have reconciled. They have made up. Oh, they're going to hold on. They're going to keep the marriage together. No, all jokes aside, Allison and Chevy and GMC, they're going to stay together for a while. All right, anyway, that Danny Page, you knew that's what that was. They had the new badges ready. At least we know what the new badge was going to look like. All right, anyway. So, hey, you know what, folks? You might want to buy this new badge because this right here might be a rarity. Brute, I see you. This might be a rarity because they are not going to use this for very long because I promise you they're going to put Allison right back here very, very soon because they want folk to think that it is an Allison transmission. Boys that own like a 2000 model, you have a real Allison transmission. Boys with this truck, sorry. How much is it, Casey? It's $75,000. Just think, that Tahoe is $22,000 more than this. Miss Mack, when do you think he will do a Toyota lot? What time is it? I can't do it this morning. Okay, I'll tell you what. It's on for next Sunday. That's it. We'll do Toyota. We'll do Toyota and Honda on next Sunday's service. I can't do it today. I promised Morgan, my wife, that I would help her clean the house today. I have to go be a good husband because I don't want to sleep outside in my car. I mean, I like my car, but I like my bed. Rob, what's happening, baby? Next Sunday, we do this every Sunday morning. I don't miss anymore. We don't flake. So next Sunday morning, Toyota and Honda. All right, let's keep going. Jose, what's happening, baby? It's good to see you. Morgan Wallen. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly who it is. Yeah, that's my wife. You put Morgan Wallen in that position. You remember that. Moors! Hey, man, listen. Hi, thank you for that. I like the channel. I'm serious. I like it. It's really good. Y'all, okay, real quick. That's Moore's Garage. I recently started following him. If you like old car content and stuff like that, check him out. Or check her out. I don't know. Check the channel out. Sorry. I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get more internet friendly. Anyway, check out Moore's Garage. All right. 878, thanks for the follow. Does Acura still use regular transmissions? Yes. Most the Honda Pilot's got a geared transmission. The Honda Passport's got a geared transmission. Honda Ridgeline's got a geared transmission. Honda CRV and a Honda HRV. Guys, what are y'all doing? Thank y'all. I'm only good because of you guys. Thank you. God, look at y'all go. Thank you. No, I think they're okay. And Infiniti, one thing else, Infiniti transmissions, they don't do a lot of CVT. You know, we talk about Nissan, but Infiniti, all right, here we go. Ooh. Look at that lineup, ladies. What are y'all doing? All right. Y'all can fire away at any Ford question you want. I'll give you the answer. Miss Mac, listen. I get in trouble. Brute, what are you doing? Thank you. Awesome. You're no problem, my man. We're all in this together. We're all doing this together. We're all trying to get swimming pools, or we're trying to get houses with swimming pools. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, okay. Because see, I don't get to give y'all my full Ford opinion sometimes, and I feel bad about that. But see, since we're over here today, I can let it hang out. Look at it. God, there's only one Ford Mustang that scares me, and I'm not joking. I didn't attempt to drive the 500 that came to Ford of Murfreesboro. I did not try to attempt to drive the 500 350s. They don't scare me at all. This car scares the hell out of me. Just look at it. Just look at it. Casey, I wish it had a manual transmission. Why? Listen. In Newville, in New World, automatics are faster than manuals. I know manuals are fun. And if you want to get that feeling, you get a manual. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to go faster, get the auto. Especially this one. You know what is funny to me? The engine that is underneath this is now going to be underneath the hood of a supercharged Dark Horse, which means that the top level Ford, because they're not going to do this anymore. There's a Cobra coming back. Ford's, see, here's the thing with Shelby, and I hate to say this. Carroll's no longer with us. Okay, he's been gone for a minute, and Shelby American has become lazy. They're not doing much over there other than, I don't know, stroking their egos and living on the past. This right here, to me, is no different than Roush anymore. This is no different than RTR. This is a tuning factory, okay? Because the new GT350, that's a joke. I've driven a new Shelby GT350 because I've driven a Whippled 5.0. See what I'm saying? Anyway, look at it. God, it looks good. You're totally welcome. Dave, you are totally welcome. Can we get in there and see? Oh, baby. See, but you know what the one thing about it is? Look at that. This car costs about, what, $100,000? And it looks just like every other Mustang interior that you've ever seen. See, there's a problem. There's no oomph when you open that door. Anyway, all right, let's see here. We're looking at 2021. She got 7,000 miles, 7-speed dual clutch. Looks like it's got a carbon fiber package on there. But anyway, there we go. Let's keep going. Cats, what's happening? Cats, it's good to see you. Welcome. We're going to go over here and look at some Lincolns in just a... Oh, baby. Oh, there's a car that if it breaks one time, it could financially total the car. Is it gorgeous? Yes, but oh my God. All right, real quick. That's a Toyota, kids. It's a Lexus, but it's a Toyota at heart. We got a naturally aspirated V6 under here. Let me tell you something. It may not be the fastest. These are great, man. These are reliable. You can get a V8 in these. They come in a V8. God, this blue is sexy. Could you have red guts? Could you pull off the Superman trifecta? Come on, red guts. No, we're not going to get that lucky. Y'all put up 100,000 likes? Welcome back to Sunday morning. God, I love this people. Thank y'all. Jesus. Thanks, Miss Mac, I love you. All right. Oh, God, 100,000 likes. I don't know what to do. Bert! Thank you, sir. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got a little V6. What is it, 3.5? Yeah, 3.5 V6, 8-speed automatic, no CVTs or anything. 119,000. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh, you drive as much as I do. Ooh, okay, let's talk about something right here. Casey, would a car with this many miles on it scare you? This is a 2022. This car's 4 years old. So let's go 4 into 120 or 120,000 miles. Let's see. So he's averaging a little less than 30,000 miles a year. Interstate Damn, I done walked into the beef set. It's a comp. Oh, get back on track, Casey. Hang on. Do high mileage cars scare me? No. When a car is on the interstate just cruising along at 80, tacking like 1,900 RPM. Remember, cars idle at like 900, 700. Anyway, they're not working. So interstate miles, no. I'd buy that car in 2 seconds. I wouldn't even think about it, because here's the thing. The value on that car is in the toilet, because who else? People will be scared of it. No, don't be scared of high. No. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Anyway, oh, baby, this could be the best. Miss Mac, this could be the best butt we've come into all day. Look at that. Just look at the haunches. Look at the beef. No, the C8 was better than this, but this is a good-looking ass. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. It's a good-looking butt. We're trying to quit cussing on this channel. M5 comp. You're the fastest thing here. I can guarantee it. Ooh. Woo. I don't know, but you could be. Ooh. Does the M5 comp beat that GT500? Is there anybody that knows this kind of stuff? This is above my pay grade. See, I'm an ex-addict, so I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm doing the best I've ever done in my life right now, and I'm still buying my clothes from Walmart. So is that car faster than a GT500? I'm just asking. Oh, look, it's got perfect size kidneys. Why does BMW keep thinking that the kidneys need to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger? Anyway, can we hit them? God, Bino, thanks, brother. No, it's not. Justin, thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. Everybody's like, no. Hi, baby. All right, one more thing. Miss Mac, you knew I wasn't going to let it go. There she is, kids. Casey, can you show me what the #1 selling Ford Mustang is? I certainly can. It's right there. Casey, that's not a Ford Mustang. You know, you see on Facebook all the time, and it says, CEO Jim Farley says they will never make a fully electric horse. What is this, bruh? Casey, that's not a horse. That's not a Mustang. Well, then why did they put that on the front? Let me explain. So I know it's not a Mustang, but whole bunch of contradictions there, wouldn't you say, Jimmy, you've already made a full electric horse. Stop lying to the people, because right there she sits. Let's see what else we got. Oh, let's go to Lincoln. That's where we got to go. Let's go over here. All right. Do they have any good midsize? Oh, I have no. Let's see. This is actually their used section. Let's see what they got back here. They ain't got much. Looks like we got a used Exploder, used F-150. What? Dang. Baby got back. Look at the girth on that width. Oh, look over. That's a 60th anniversary car. Still good looking butt. Hang on a second here. That's a 60th anniversary car. Not that I think Ford does much for their anniversary cars anymore, but this is the last anniversary car they made. This is brand new. Why don't y'all why this on the front row? They come in manual or automatic. It's just really a trinket thing. It doesn't get any more power, but this is Wimbledon white. So all my old heads that are in here from back in the day, this is the same color as back in the day. How long have y'all had this? These cars came out a year ago. Ford sold theirs a long time ago. Dang, girl, you need a bath, baby. 65 grand. How much are they charging for it? 60th anniversary package, $4 grand. You're getting 20x9 shoes and 60th anniversary accent striping. I mean, spoiler delete. That's what I mean. You're not getting, it's not anything. What I say, Casey, you think those are faster than regular 5.0s? No. It's Wimbledon white, so it is a little bit different. Does this say 60 in the seat? See, that's what I'm talking about right there. No speciality whatsoever. You're paying $66,000 for it. You couldn't put 60th in the seat or something? Let me explain something to you kids, okay? You've heard my opinion on a lot of stuff. If you're going to buy a mid-size truck and you want to get the baddest mid-size truck, Tacoma TRD Pro boys, ZR2 Colorado boys, you ain't got the power. You ain't got the power. Ranger Raptor, that's 60 grand, give or take. 59, 61, we've seen them both ways. That is shelter green. That is a Raptor only color. God, that's, whoo! 400 horsepower, different exhaust modes, locking differentials, something else too. When you put this into four-wheel drive, you know, sometimes when you put something into four-wheel drive, it'll have to, remember like back in the 80s? Okay, like an 88 Ford Chevy Bronco, an 88 Chevy Bronco, that sounds great. A Ford Blazer, an 88 Ford Blazer. I don't know what. Damn. Y'all got the cars. Why the hell ain't they on the front line? I mean, you got the shit. I mean, what are you doing? Anyway, so back then, remember the four-wheel drive, it would have to roll before the gears would click. It's done by air or something. I don't know if it's air, but anyway, as soon as you put it into four-wheel drive, it's in four-wheel drive. Oh, baby. Look at that shelter green. Oh, honey. How much are you, baby girl? $61,380. She got a 3-liter EcoBoost. Remember, this is the same. Here's a question for you I got for you. $61,000. Remember the Ford Bronco? The Bronco Raptor? Why is it $98,000? Okay? Because the Ford Bronco Raptor, it's built off this platform. Got the same engine, got the same transmission, got the same suspension. There's a few different things on the suspension, but why is a Bronco Raptor $30,000+ more than a Ranger Raptor? Listen, if you want to go Raptoring, this is the Raptor to buy. I ain't kidding. Or a used F-150 Raptor. High back bucket seats. She rocking that 10-speed Automatic. They stole that screen out of the Ford Edge because they don't make the Edge anymore. All right, anyway, we're tired of talking about that. Hi, baby. I can't believe they left you outside. Somebody will borrow your motor just like that. There she is, kids. Look at the bubble. Look at the bulge on that. God, that hood's got it all. It's got heat extraction. It's got air suckers. It's got a vacuum in the front and blowout out the back. God, that's good looking. Let me see your guts. She's for sale, kids. No way. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Oh, hi. Oh. Let's go. There's too many people in here. I can't have a moment. This is the new trimmer Ford Explorer. Kids, if you decide to buy your wife this vehicle, you won't have to buy those lights that everybody's putting in the grill because these are already there. I'm not going to pull it out because I have a real hard time putting it back, but there's lights right there. They're on that side and they're on that side. I promise. I don't want to do it. I'll do it tomorrow on the live, but we ain't doing it here because I have a real hard time putting those back. They fit real well. Let's just say that. Let's go to Lincoln, shall we? I would like to take 1 second. Is the Ford Explorer worth buying? If so, which one? The 4-6. Okay, Christopher. All jokes aside, yes, the Ford Explorer is good. I will say this. When you buy a Ford Explorer, it will come with a recall. It could come with 2 recalls. It could come with 3. Hell, they set a record last year. Let's go for 10. They're all fixable. All the recalls, they are fixable. So John, hi, sir. All the recalls are fixable. The 2.3 is fine in there. The 3.0, here's the thing about the 3.0. You can get the 3-liter in that, the same engine that I was just having a conniption about on the Raptor. You can get that engine in here because that's the Exploder ST engine. However, when you go up to the V6s, you get real expensive. Ford's very proud of the Explorer these days, like real proud of it. Like the cheapest Ford Explorer I see new is like 44. Anyway, but it's like I always say, don't buy stuff new. You buy it used, Miss Mac. I love you. This is the Sunday morning service. I don't work at these car lots. They don't pay me to come and say what I say. I'm doing the Lord's work, as my man tells me all the time. I'm trying to help people from making bad decisions. So welcome to the Sunday morning service. All right, last but not least, we got one more part. Actually, we got two more parts. That right there is the Ford Bronco Sport. I love the Ford Bronco Sport. However, I'm not a fan of the 1.5 liter. 1.5. How many cylinders? Casey, that's a 4-cylinder. Some of them are, and some of them have 1-cylinder, 2-cylinder, and 3-cylinder. Now, it is not that I think Ford can't build a 3-cylinder engine. I'm sure they can do it just fine. It goes back to that whole thing. That's a family car. So you're going to have dad in there. You're going to have mom in there. You're going to have Jackie, and you're going to have Johnny, and y'all are going to all go sing Kumbaya all the way down to Orlando, down to Disney World. You're going to have luggage in there. When you get down to Florida, it's 702 degrees. So that little 3-cylinder is now pulling about 45 to 5,000 pounds worth of luggage, people, food wrappers, all of that. And a little 3-cylinder has to do all of that work. I'm not thinking it's bad. It's going to work real hard, you know? It's going to work real hard. That's like putting a 4-footer in basketball and say, please go dunk. It's going to be real tough for him. But that's all I got bad to say about the Bronco Sport, because they're huge. I'm 6'1" and 295 pounds. Portly. Large and in charge. Somebody even call me. No, I don't want to say it because the live could get in trouble. Portly. I fit in the back seat of those just fine. Okay, here we go. Casey, show me that Lincoln Expedition. What? Show me that Ford Navigator. Because remember, kids, when we see the price tag and we see all the juices, at the core, this is a Ford Expedition. So just keep that in mind. I think we're going to go to that gray one right there. It's calling to my soul. Everybody, welcome into the Sunday morning service. We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Mountain View Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Jazz. Look at it. See? Told you that Lincoln. See, it still looks bad. I like the split folding tailgate that Ford's rocking now. The Expedition, it's got one where it comes up to the top, and it's got one. I like it, but it's ugly out the back. It is so ugly. It ain't even pretty in Lincoln style. It is so ugly. But they didn't call and ask me my opinion. Shut up, Casey, and show me the price. Okay. How much are you, baby girl? Brace yourself for the low, low price. Wow. I was in a $96,000 Expedition the other day. It's going to be hard to find an extra $13,000. Anyway, we're rocking at $108,340. We're rocking that twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 10-speed Audiomatic. We're talking about gray mist metallic. You'll just have to trust me on what I'm telling you. We're getting 15 miles per gallon in the city, 22 on the highway for a combination of 17. What are our options? Oh, damn, this one's coming with oh, it's a reserve. Oh, this is it. This is top dog. So they charging, look right here. This is what I'm talking about. Look right here. Look. $750 for gray mist paint. So $107,500 wouldn't have bought the car. So if you'd have offered them $107,500, they'd have stripped the paint off of it, I guess. See, how stupid is that? You mean you couldn't throw the paint in at 107? Just reaching in that pocket, just reaching deep in there. All right, anyway, let's have us a look-see. Oh, baby, look at that. Look at them screens. It's all about the screen. No more buttons in the Navigators and the Expeditions. Everything is operated through screens. Look at that. I will say this. Those seats, they have 700 different adjustments. If you can't get comfortable in a Lincoln Navigator seat, you're not going to get comfortable. I am not kidding. How many I'm not joking. How many adjustable ways does it say? 48-inch display. I want to know the seat. Tell me about the seat. Tell me about the seat. 22-way perforated on the passenger side. 24-way adjustable on the driver's side. 24 ways. If you can't get comfortable in that, kids, you can't get comfortable. Wow. What do you think, 107? What's that used? Hey, you know what? Never mind, I'm not going to ask people to do that. It's something that we do all the time. I really push used cars. Used is the way to go. Buying new is financially ignorant. I mean, it's financially ignorant to buy a brand new car. There are exceptions, but we're not going to get into that today. You need a year-end sale, but we're not going to get into that. 9 out of 10, 9.9 out of 10 times, 9.9 out of 10 times you go used. Anyway, I wonder what a 2024 model costs. I wonder what a used 2025 model costs with about 30,000 miles on it. I bet you could find that used for 79, which tells you that it lost 40 grand in 1 year. Because oh, it's a motorcycle. Anyway, all right, Matthew 90, I agree. All right, I wouldn't want a used. I heard that, a used hearse. I love it. Miss Mac, thank all of y'all. And we've held a massive number all day. Thank you. For everybody that's in here, thank you. The channel's only good because of y'all. I mean, anyway, Pete, what's up? Pete McNeil. I thought it was Pete Mitchell. I was about to say Maverick. Pete, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Eric, agreed. It is totally crazy. Hang on. Let's do one more. Here, little aviator. Okay. I get this question a whole bunch right here. We're going to talk. This is going to be the last car we talk about. The Lincoln Aviator. Buy a Ford Explorer. Okay. Buy a Ford Explorer. What is it? I think the top of the line now is platinum, I think. What year is the best year for a used Lincoln Aviator? Wow, Trey, hang on. The fact that you're buying it used, you're in. You just saved about at least 20 grand. Okay, here's where we're going to help my man Trey out. Don't buy these new. These are severely overpriced. This is a Ford Explorer here, kids. Okay, you can put a Lincoln badge on it. We can put some spiral wheels on there. We can put some dressed up, we can put some interior in there. This is a Ford Explorer. All right, so we're powered by a 3-liter twin-turbo V6. We got 400 plus horsepower, 400 plus pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic. You can get it all-wheel drive, but this is an SUV. So if you don't buy it all-wheel drive, you can do really smoky burnouts with it, okay? Because it's rear-wheel drive. It's a true SUV. Remember, this comes from the Ford Ranger. Remember the Ranger Raptor over there? Underneath the core of all of this lies the same frame as the Ranger Raptor, okay? Oh, somebody done poo-pooed all over you. Where's your window sticker at, baby girl? Let's see. We ain't got a window sticker. Let's go to another one that has a window sticker here. Here, little window sticker. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How much is an Aviator brand new? Whoa! No way. This is stupid. Go buy you an Explorer ST for... If you're going to buy it new, at least go buy an Explorer ST for 60. I thought an Explorer ST for 60 was crazy. 82. It is going to be juicy in here, though. There's no line about that. God, look at the guts, though. See, that's what happens. See, this is... Okay, listen. Men, we're just having fun here. Men, you know what happens. You and your wife, you go to the car lot. You're looking at cars. She sees an interior like that right in there. And you're like, and the man just puts his head down. Because he knows that it's all over at that point. We thank you, brother, for giving us escape from this crazy world. Mr. Steele, it's exactly no politics, no nothing. We just having fun. It's all about laughs. It's a car community. For the people, this is our first time in, welcome. Welcome in. We do this not every day. Tomorrow we'll be in Murfreesboro on my home turf. Whoa, nasty. Tomorrow morning we'll be on my home turf in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So that's why we came here today, because some of this stuff I can't say. Gen X, what you doing, baby? It's good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Steele. All right, what do you think about the 4-cylinder Colorado? Uncle TT, I like the handle. Uncle TT, those are great. I love the 2.7s. That's got 420 pound-feet of torque. 420. That's a monster 4-cylinder. I love them in Colorados. I guess I need to start loving them in Silverados until Chevrolet gets rid of those V8s. By the way, real quick, if Chevrolet doesn't get rid of that fuel system where it goes through all the different cycles, the MOD or the DOD or the COD or whatever, where it turns half the engine off, these kids, you know how all of us of our age, we all talk about the 5.7 being a great engine? If Chevrolet puts the DOD on that or whatever, the system turn off to get better fuel mileage, our kids will say, Dad, I thought you said the 5.7 was the best engine made. How come it's a piece of trash? Chevrolet, don't put that on the new engines. Please. Okay, look at these. These are big. I know this is a Navigator and Expedition. I'm just saying it's the same size as a Tahoe. These are not going to get good gas mileage. Newsflash. It just does. Look at it. Son of a guns weigh 6,000. They're built to carry an army. Let them get 13 miles per gallon. You got enough little shit boxes over there with 1.2s and 1.3s to cover the tonnage, okay? Don't do it, Chevy. Don't do it. All right. Yeah, the camera's flipped. I've busted. Here real quick. When I do my videos, you have to have your phone to run the GoPro. I've run over my phone with an F-250 recently, and my screens are cracked. I've just got to go get a new phone. I just don't have time. But anyway, I heard no choice. No, you got plenty of choices. No. And Chevy? No choice. Well, see, I think you're talking about the 350. There's a blip down there, and it says that the system may be used. They're going to ruin that engine. I hate it. Ben Gen X, the Force. I know. Uncle TT. Four cylinders are way different, baby. I'm serious. That's the best comment on the line. See, that's why we had to buy the V8 back in the day. We don't need the V8 anymore. You got 4 cylinders making 350 horses. Anyway, that's the way we're going to end this live because that made me laugh. Uncle TT, you the man. Miss Mac, you did this. 163,000 likes. That's Miss Mac's doing in Hobley Nation. Thank y'all so much for watching this morning. Whoever asked for the Toyotas, I promise, next Sunday, Toyota and Honda. Y'all have a great Sunday. Thank you, Miss Mac. I can't say it enough. Bye, y'all have a good day.